today we're going to talk a little bit about coping skills. So with my infertility, you have definitely you have bad days and good days. And so a lot of times when you are having those bad days, you really need some really good coping skills. Um, and so for me, there's a couple of different things. I usually really like to talk to my husband when I'm having a really bad day. And so hope talking is one of my good coping skills. But that's because of the type of person I am. But a lot of times, or sometimes when I don't want to talk, I do want to be able to find things that I can do that will help calm my spirit, calm myself down. A lot of times, I feel like my spirit needs to be calm so that the other things will be calm. So I usually try to find things or do things that I know I enjoy. So what I really enjoy using is listening to my audiobooks. So I do have a subscription where I listen to some books on tape. And right now it's October, so right now it's Harry Potter season for me. So I definitely listen to my books. A lot of times when I'm listening to my books, I will color, and I'm not your average colorer. I do have my Apple pen that I usually will color with on my iPad Air. And so with my iPad Air, I'm able to make the screen bigger and color in the little places. And then of course you can color in the big squares. I usually do not do paint fill. I'm not a paint fill kind of person. I will actually sit there and literally color with the pen. So it is just like coloring. One of my other coping skills is usually watching something, and I usually will like to try to watch makeup tutorials. So YouTube is usually really big for me when trying to calm down, come back to ground, ground myself. So usually YouTube will do it. The other thing that I really like to do is just sit and pray and think for myself and really get myself together and do positive affirmations it's gonna be okay, you are enough. So those are some things that are really important. Every now and again, because I do have it, I play. Oh, it goes this way. I play my Switch. It is a video game. I am not a big gamer kind of person. I only have a couple of games, and I really am not one to sit and do it too long. It only keeps my attention very short. I can tell you, I hate these little things though. So I got me a controller. But I can tell you with those, because if I'm already irritated, an irritated state, playing video games does not get it for me, because if I try it too many times, it just increases my frustration. So a lot of times when you're doing things, you have to realize if you're in it too long and you know that it's going to frustrate you, it's not it shouldn't be a coping skill that you're going to. Every now and again, if it helps, it helps, but you should not be doing something as a coping skill that's going to further frustrate you. And for that, that would be video games. So it's not something that if I am highly frustrated and at my peak at my 9-10, I'm not going to use that, because I know for myself that most of the games will just frustrate me. So I don't play it too often. A lot of times my go-to is really reading or listening to my books, and coloring, only because listening to my books puts you in a different state. When you're listening and you're being in the moment, you're able to really listen to your book, and books can take you to different worlds, different places, and I think that's the reason why I really like my books that I read because they put you in a different space. They can take you somewhere different if you're really into the story. And I really love books that are well written, that you can literally picture what's happening in your brain. So those are the kind of things that I like to do. So for your coping skills, I would definitely encourage you to find something that you love, something that will take your mind off of things. And just know and please use positive affirmations that you are enough, you are worth it, and that you will get through this. Okay, and it will be okay. And as much as we hate that phrase, especially as women who deal with infertility, um, it will be okay. It will be okay one way or another because eventually you will get pregnant or you guys will find some different options. But it's something, as much as we hate to hear it, it's something that you do need to know. I would definitely try to do like positive affirmations every day to try to help lift your spirit when you are having those bad weeks and as we roll into the holiday season, which can be really rough, especially because the questions that we don't want to be asked are asked very often and multiple times in one day. I know it's happened. So you have to be able to give yourself that positive affirmation so that you know that you're okay, you feel okay, and don't let other people beat you down. Okay? So find something that you can use as a coping skill to get through this holiday season. And just know you will get through it because you're going to keep pushing.